Isn't the music nice? We're playing more video game music. And if you guys don't know where this is from, this is actually from Bomberman 64. And oh my, that's a nostalgic memory in my head. I should do my introductions, but I want to tell the story because okay. So back when I was younger, right? So I played I forgot what game it was. I think it was on the Game Boy Color, but there was a game that made me really like Bomberman, right? I was like a Bomberman fan for a while. So I went to Blockbuster with Mama Sheep and I saw on the shelf, oh my gosh, it's Bomberman 64. I want to try it because I like Bomberman now. And the game was really fun. I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. It was a little hard because you had only one life. So every time you get hit by a bomb or enemy, you die instantly. But it was interesting because it was like more like a platformer open world kind of thing. So it was really neat. It was really neat. But then like being that I rented it from Blockbuster, you had no choice but to return it, right? So I returned the game and then like months later, Mama Sheep asked me if there's anything I want from the video game section. And I saw they have Bomberman on the shelf. And I cried, I fell on the ground, I whined, I yelled. Okay, maybe not all that. But I asked for a Bomberman on the N64 and I got it. Color me surprised that there's actually 2 different Bomberman games on the N64, which end up being better than the first one. The game was called Bomberman Heroes, and you might have heard some of the songs in other people's videos because the music on Bomberman Heroes is very iconic, like very good. The gameplay was okay. Like, I mean, like, it was better than Bomberman 64 because it was like much more puzzly, much more platformy, and it was really cool because you had like the transformations. You turned like Bomberman with a submarine, or Bomberman with a helicopter head, or Bomberman with an airplane, or Bomberman. What was it? There was like a crane Bomberman, I think. But basically, it was like these small little upgrades to Bomberman, which just barely changes him. I don't know. Listening to the music just made me nostalgic, thinking about Bomberman, which is kind of a shame because like, I don't know, Bomberman's still like, you know, in people's minds. Other than that one Bomberman game, the one where it's the girl Bombermans, the really sexy one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Didn't they also get like a Bomberman reboot soon? I don't remember. Yeah, we're here to work on commissions. That's what I'm here to say. Wake up, sheepies. Heyo, get off the grill. Don't get your wool into a fluff. It's Alin time. Give me a second to pull up the reference. How's everyone doing tonight? As I tell my nostalgic stories, just thinking about it. Oh, I got a message. Yep, that's fine with me. Gotcha. Okay, give me a second. I'll send back the invoice. Gotcha. I'll send back the invoice. There you go. Give me a second. The person affirmed that it's okay for whatever thing I said for the commission stuff. All right, no hard deadline. Okay. Deliverable. Look at me being professional. Deliverable, 1 PNG thumbnail, ready to use. Base costs. Okay, 30. Additional characters. 10. Okay, and then total costs 40. All right, there we go. And no specific date set, so we'll just put it for 30 days. And then 40. All right, nice. So we're gonna be working on commissions tonight, as usual, as per usual. I do have to send this person's commission later on tonight. Let me go ahead and get a reference for this person, as well as the other 2 characters. Oh wait, wrong one. Give me a second. I should have been professional and like got everything ready beforehand. Professional VTuber, guys. Professional VTuber. Give me a second. Is my internet slow? I can't tell. Give me a second. Is my stream slow then? If my internet's slow, is my stream slow? No. Let me go grab. I never played this game, Love in Deep Space. I still don't know what this game is. Is it like a dating sim? Because like this is not the first person I've seen like talk about this game. I think there was like other people and some people in my mutuals, my VTuber mutuals, that also talk about this game. But I have no idea what this game is. Like is it like basically what Nikkei is to us, where it has like a gameplay element, but it's like cute cute anime boys, basically. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull up the text to speech. I forgot to do that too. The only thing I know about it is the people who are talking about how like the game has a am I allowed to say it? Menstruation tracker? Which, good on them. I think it's good that there's some fan service games. There's fan service games for females, you know? But I think the other thing I know about it was like the guy with the bondage outfit. So yeah. Honestly, there's a market. There's an untapped market for female games, fan service for female games, you know? If you guys are like looking for maybe, I wouldn't say quick buck, but if you guys are looking to tap into an untapped market, like get your first feet into it, I would say get drawing of super handsome men, bishoujo men, you know? I'm telling you, there's a very untapped market for something like that. Just like male VTubers, yeah, yes. Untapped market for male VTubers, eh? But that means I have to like be handsome and like talk to you guys and remind you of your menstruation period. Hello, chat member. Your period is coming within the next 7 days. Please be advised. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm trying to think if like there's a male equivalent. I know like a lot of male gacha games especially have like super fan service. You came at the wrong time, something. How are you doing? We're working on commissions. I'm just talking about like this game that I'm drawing a commission for. The Mail in or Love in Deep Space. Have you heard of the game? Also, I think my audio's a little loud. Let me go turn it down on my side. It's not my fault you guys came in at the wrong time. I usually talk about say-so topics. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what's the equivalent. The one I go think of is probably Nikkei. But Nikkei doesn't have anything that tracks like, I don't know. Anything for the males? Sire, your prostate exam is within 30 days. But I guess we don't need like regular maintenance in any way. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. But like I said, good on like fan service for girls. I think that's a very untapped market that I will not tap into because I like drawing cute anime girls. There you go. Yeah, how are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a good day? I'm supposed to be working on commissions and trying to fish it up before I leave this Friday. So I'm gonna try to get things done. Yeah. I think that's the thing. I think like, I know like there was like a whole big controversy about it, but you gotta respect each other's like interests, you know? It's not made for us. That's good. That's good to hear. How can you be chilling on a hot day like this? Oh my gosh, today was so hot. I won't lie. Like I try to avoid turning on my air conditioner. Last week was really nice, so my apartment was really cool despite the air conditioner not being on. But this week the temperature went up and my air conditioner went up to like, or my apartment went up to like 87 degrees freedom. I don't know if you guys are like Celsius people, but freedom, that's a lot. I think that's like 33 Celsius. I don't know, but it's really hot. I finally decided to turn on my air conditioner because it was too unbearable. I can handle 84. 84 is like a fine temperature, which it was last week. But when it gets to 87 or anything above 85, that's when I start getting cooked. And not literally cooked. I mean, or not like figuratively, literally cooked. I feel like my skin crawling as it sizzles inside the apartment. Yeah. I hope it's gonna cool down soon though. It's about to be fall. And I know like technically like fall and spring are like the best temperate temperatures for holidays, or not holidays, for the seasons, right? Those are like my favorite seasons for temperature wise. But they I feel like half of summer and half of spring is basically an excuse for pseudo summer. Or wait, did I say summer? Half of fall and half of spring is a pseudo summer, because it's like when summer starts and when summer ends, and usually that's when the temperature starts breaking like 100 and 110. Wow, that rhymed in some weird way. Winter's kind of bad too. I think it gets a little too cold during the winter, but at least for winter you could just like bundle up. Yeah, autumn. It's almost autumn time. I can't wait. And then like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I don't get this Starbucks thing, but I keep hearing about it. Pumpkin spice apparently is like the big thing during October, and like everyone's like clamoring over it, right? Pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks, pumpkin spice cookies at like Albertsons, pumpkin spice like cocoa. It's like pumpkin spice is everywhere. Is it really that good? I never really had pumpkin spice. I'm gonna use Yuka's like what's it called? Yuka's pajama.
Pretty sure that's just a white girl trend.
I don't think it's just a white girl trendy thing though. Like I feel like that's just a young people trendy thing.
303 Devil's Crackhead Toe never had pumpkin.
Give me a second, I'm pulling up reference. Give me a second. Blue Archive Yuka pajama. I think her pajama's gonna look really good on her. Did Yuka wear shorts in her pajama though? I don't remember. She did. Maybe we could do something like that. That is very cute. There we go. Pumpkin is interesting. Like, I know like for the longest time, people were trying to get me to eat pumpkin pie, and then I had it. And I won't lie, the taste was okay, but what the heck is that texture? It was like a gelatinous kind of texture. Like that was not what I was expecting from a pie. Like it was so jelly-like. I thought it was gonna be like a custard, but it's not. I thought it was gonna be like milky, creamy, or something like that, but it was like jelly. And then like I saw my friends were showing me how to make a pumpkin pie like in real life and stuff, and like how to essentially make it. And it uses like the pumpkin from the can, right? Which, you know, not bad, right? But that explains the gelatinous taste or the gelatinous texture. And I won't lie, it kind of ruined my experience of it, because like the only kind of pies I had were apple pie and cheesecake, which funnily enough, it's like you call it a cheesecake, but it's really a pie. Those are like the only pies I ever had. So like going from that to a pumpkin pie, very different. And I won't lie that, yeah. It's like, the thing is like, part of the thing with eating food is the texture, right? You wouldn't want to eat toast and then it's soggy. That ruins the taste of this toast. Even though it doesn't change the taste of the toast, because technically the toast is still toast, it completely ruins the experience. You know? So I imagine that's the same with this pie. And then like I had the same incident with sea urchin. Like I had sea urchin to try it out because I always like trying out new things. So I tried out sea urchin sushi. And it was good. The taste was good. It tasted really good with soy sauce. The thing I couldn't get past it was like the texture of it, because it was like to the best describe it, very grainy and mushy applesauce, right? I don't know if you guys had applesauce before, but it's not supposed to be very grainy, I don't think. At least I've only made like homemade applesauce when I used to work with kids, because we had to teach them how to make applesauce for some reason. I forgot what the reason was. I think it was like some sort of like, oh, we gotta do something productive.
Look, I shall now go. The sun has business with me and I need to.
All right, thank you for the follow. You take care of yourself. Have a good night or afternoon. Good morning. Yeah, think about that. Think about the gelatinous pumpkin pie and the mushy, grainy sea urchin. That said, you gotta try sea urchin. It's actually really tasty. I think it has a very good sea flavor. You could taste the sea ocean from it. The ocean of the sea. Just try not to think about the texture though. I end up like making like I have some crab left over because I invited my friend over because they wanted me to cook the crab for them since they didn't know how to cook it. So I prepared crab with them and I essentially kept the leftovers. So today I made it into like a crab and tuna salad. But the problem was like, okay, being the absent-minded teehee moe guy I am, haha, teehee, when I was preparing the tuna salad, Usually I like to add a little bit, like a pinch of salt to the tuna salad to add a little extra flavor, right? But today I decided to try to get back into old school RuneScape. And you know, with old school RuneScape, there's a lot of like tasks you can like, a lot of skills you can AFK, like fishing. So like I was refreshing my fishing and I wasn't paying attention to the salt, and I might have ended up putting a little bit too much salt because I could taste the salt and the salt crackers when I was eating it. It was good still. It was just a little saltier than it should have been. But yeah, I wanted to try it. I had the idea. At first I was gonna make like a crab meat salad to go on a sandwich, sort of like the restaurants do with their food. Like if you ever had one of those like crab, what did they call it? Oh, wait a second, I don't remember what it's called. What's that thing called? The sandwich with a lot of crab meat on it? It's really popular. It's like a Louisiana staple. Crab po? Po? Is it a po? 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 Let me see. What is that crab sandwich called? Crab sandwich. Okay. What is it called? Crab salad? No, what is that? It's a very well-known thing. Oh, that looks actually really good. Oh, soft shell crab, deep fried. What is it called? A crab roll? Is that what they call it? A crab roll? I guess that's what it's called, a crab roll. But I was trying to make a crab roll, but I realized in the leftover crab meat that I had, it was not enough to like fill up a sandwich. So I decided to use tuna as filler, and it was pretty good. Came out pretty well. The only thing is I wish I had more crab meat. But crab meat is expensive. I think the package that my friend got, right, was like $22 per pound. $22 per pound, that's crazy, right? It's good, it was tasty, but I don't know if I would pay $22 for a pound of crab. I think like there's a Oriental store I go to, right? When I pick up soy sauce and other condiments. It's basically, they have blue crabs during the winter, and it's really good. Like if you've never had blue crab, make a boiled blue crab, like, or maybe not even boil, I think you steam it. Yeah, you steam it. You steam blue crab, right? Really fatty, really full of food, right? Really meaty, but they're very small, so you have to get like a bunch of crabs to kind of fill up. The thing is though, when you eat crab like that, do not eat the gills. It's a lesson I learned from. A terrible lesson that I learned, because the gills on the crab is very, very bitter. That's like the only thing I don't eat on the crab. I eat everything. The crab roe, the crab brain, the crab guts. Everything on the crab is fair game because it's so tasty. And I had like this idea, guys, right? So I was thinking about this because you know, like how whenever you when you crack crab, right? You have the leftover crab shells. I was thinking like, is there something you could do with the crab shells, right? Because with potatoes, if you peel a potato, you can essentially turn the potato peels into like chips. If you either deep fry it, like you blanch it, deep fry, you have some potato skins basically, right? Or you air fry it. But I'm trying to think like, what can you do with like crab scraps? I think you could do the same thing with like shrimp skin, right? If you get the shrimp scale, or shrimp shell? Is it scales or shell? Well, if you peel the shrimp and you get the shell, right? I've seen it in some tempayaki places. You could take like the peel of the shrimp, the shell of the shrimp, and you can like fry it, and it makes like this really crispy looking like shrimp chip. Let me see if I can find something like that. Let me see, because I've seen it like in like, a lot of tempayaki stuff, and I always wanted to try it. Let me see. Tempayaki shrimp shell. I want to see what they do with it. Shrimp hibachi. Because I was like watching it as they do it. Here we go. May I eat your shrimp shells? Because like the concept makes sense. Like you flatten it, you put oil, you fry it, and you just fry it for really, really long? Let me see if I can find someone that does it. Like, I've never done that before, but I do want to try it. And I'm thinking, like, is that really a thing that, like, you could do? Let me see. Is it okay to eat the shrimp or to shell the shrimp? Difficult to chew and digest. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking at this picture. Let me see. Creative shrimp tempayaki. Let me see. Fried shrimp shells. Anyone else fry shrimp shells? For shrimp stocks, I like to roast the shells in the oven under the broiler for a short time. Depending on whether they're wet or not. Crispy shrimp. Cine. I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't waste your shrimp shells. When deep frying shrimp and coating it with mix, they transform into a crunchy snack. Interesting. Double frying sounds like an extra step. When you fry them in hot oil, those tough shrimp shells turn to a crispy treat. I gotta try this, honestly. I do want to try it. And then, like, it says here, like, you could put a seasoning on top. Maybe like a garlic? Maybe like a garlic seasoning? Like one of those garlic butter seasonings for popcorn? I think that'll taste really good, honestly. Hey, Super Mika, how you doing? Having a good night? Afternoon? Evening? Good morning, afternoon, evening! It's taco time! I wanted to do, what's it called? Submit something for the Ina thing. I'm gonna make a Ina Academy card, at the very least. It's night? Yeah, it's night over here too. How have you been doing? Wah! Wah! Yeah, say it, wah! Say it loud, say it proud! We wah here! We are happy, we are hungry, we are... happy! But I wanted to submit something for Ina's, like, Ina Academy stuff, but I'm too shy to. Because I kind of know where I'm falling off on my skills. But I kind of want to, like, I don't know, I kind of want to see Ina talk about my art. I think it'd be cute. I was gonna draw her as a gorilla again. But I decided not to. Maybe it's better for other tacos. It's up to the other tacos to do it. They will avenge me. They deserve it better than I do. But Ina Academy is very cute and comfy. There you go. Let me take a look at this pajama. Hey, Super Mika, have you heard of Love in Deep Space? I'm trying to look for what this game is all about. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it on Twitter, but is it like a dating sim game, or is it actually like a Honkai Star Rail where it has gameplay? Like, I'm wondering like what kind of game is it? Is it just pure dating sim? Or is it like what's it called? Brown Dust? Like Brown Dust 2 also has like gameplay elements. Even though like Brown Dust 2 is probably like the equivalence of Love in Deep Space for males. I feel like I feel like what's it called? The gameplay is actually surprisingly good in Brown Dust 2. Don't have time to play it, but if I did, I would give it a try. Think it has gameplay? Because this is not the first time I heard of this game. I think there's like one of my other VTuber mutuals and friends. They are actually partnered with Love in Deep Space or something like that. But all I could tell, it has a lot of handsome men. Also like period trackers and what's it called? Let me see. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna look up the gameplay. What kind of game is this? Love in Deep Space. Caleb? Why does it keep saying... Why did it went to Caleb automatically? Is he like the main character? So like, what's the gameplay? I'm kind of curious what the gameplay is. Is it turn-based RPG? Is it like Star Rail? I was thinking it was gonna be like Star Rail. No, it's like pure dating sim. Yeah, it's just like Idolmaster in a way. Pure dating sim. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Which makes me wish that we have like a actual idol master in the West. I mean, it's kind of like Uma Musume, I guess. I don't know if you raised the boys for anything, but I guess like technically those are like idol managers. I know there's like some gacha dating sims, but I don't think a lot of them came to the West, honestly. Like in terms of like dating sims, the only one I could think of was this one, like I forgot what it was called. It was something I played back in college, but it was very simple. It was like a Tamagotchi kind of thing in a way, I guess. You had to like you gotta like play with your supposed girlfriend, right? I don't think it was a girlfriend simulator, but it was kind of like a pet raiser. Hey Sunny. Not really my thing, so I haven't really looked into it. I'm kind of curious. I don't know if I'm gonna ever play it. I'm not curious to play it. I'm just curious why, well, like, since everyone's talking about it, or the fact that I drew it so many times at this point. I think this is like the second or third time I'm drawing like a character from the game. So I'm kind of curious what the game is, but I can see what it is. It's like Brown Dust. It's like Brown Dust, except Brown Dust except without not gameplay, without any RPG elements. There we go. I'm telling you though, like there's like an untapped market for female fan service stuff. If you guys ever want to like get big, or you need to find a niche, or you want to get better at drawing something while earning money, I would say like try making fan service stuff for females. A very untapped market. Love the art, thank you, I appreciate it. When it comes to my art, I know I keep saying this. I'm not the most confident with it though. And I feel like as of late too, I've been like feeling less confident with my art despite so many people commissioning me. I really need to like get some practice in to make it better. Little by little though, I'm getting better. But I'm really surprised with the number of people that commission me, and I'm always appreciative with the people who commission me. You know? It's almost Inktober, guys, though. Are you guys ready for Inktober? Inktober October, right? We're gonna get started with, what's it called? This year, the theme is gonna probably be Dakimakuras. So we're gonna have safe for work pajama Dakimakura art. I need Yuri. I'm not much for Yuri either. Like, I don't mind like Yuri and Yaoi in terms of comedy more than romance. Like, if it's like very light. But in terms of like actual full-on like Yuri and stuff, I don't really care for it. Or Yaoi as well. I'm more vanilla. I'm vanilla flavor. There we go. But yeah, Inktober, guys. How many VTubers do we have in chat? I know Super Mika is one. Last year, I think we did business casual or just casual outfits for Inktober. This year, we're gonna have Daki, so pajamas. Try drawing like your own challenge reference without erasing. I've done that a lot of times. That's how come I could draw so fast, honestly, actually. Because I've done a lot of practice. I have a lot of like practice in terms of technical skills, but I don't have knowledge in a lot of things. I think the biggest thing I need to work on is my anatomy. Like, my anatomy is not the strongest, and I do need to practice that for sure. But in terms of technical skills, like drawing circles and stuff, I did like a whole half a year of practice of that, where it's just literally every day I would just like draw circles and lines and like perspective and stuff like that. Not the best still. I could use more practice in it, honestly, but I do think like anatomy is my weakest area. Part of the reason why anatomy is like the weakest one is because like I'm not very good at memorizing like scales and stuff. My definition is in traditional as pen. Ah, that makes sense. I should probably do some like drawing on paper and stuff, but the thing I like about digital is that you have all the tools you ever need. And you have a controller, right? The reason I could draw so fast is because I have a controller in one of my hands to draw for me, you know? It's basically, or not draw for me, but basically switch tools. So I could switch between pen, eraser, right? I could switch between paint bucket, all within like one button. It's sort of like the keyboard, but not the keyboard. And I like it, I like it. I want to get a newer one. I seen like there was one that's called like Art Studio Pro or something, which is like a big bulky monster of a controller. It's supposed to be like stationary on your desk, but it looks like it has like more inputs, and it's more like it's like one of those things where like the inputs are done in different ways rather than just like buttons. Because my controller does things in buttons, but that one has like knobs and like turners and flickers and all that kind of stuff, right? It was literally the bells and whistles. But it looks like it'll be like pretty handy to use and, I don't know, fun. I get to flick my controller everywhere. But I won't lie though, TabMate is really good. If people, if you have Clip Studio, I would highly recommend TabMate. TabMate is a very useful tool that I use for all my drawings. Without it, I probably wouldn't be able to draw as fast. Okay. Which is really handy because like I get so many commissions that I do need to draw fast. Not this time though. You know what's funny though, actually? Like for the last few days I haven't been getting commissions and I was like worried. I was like, oh no, I haven't gotten a commission in a while. And then suddenly this morning, bam, 3 commissions. It's like one of those things that the more you think about it, the more likely it's gonna happen. Like say its name and it's gonna happen. But I just thought it was funny how that worked. There we go. The yes pillow. Yes, 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 yes. That's a JoJo reference. There we go. Drawing animatronics definitely does not help in the human anatomy section, but I finished my human anatomy research. I switched to animatronics. The thing is, like, the animatronics still helps. Here's the thing with drawing. Anything you do helps you learn. Most, not mod. Ah, I see. Most my... Okay. Because, like, essentially, it's about articulation, joints, right? Those areas of where things bend. Like, even if you don't necessarily have or draw a human, just knowing how those things bend and stuff like that, that's still gonna be good practice, right? Plus proportions, being able to like see and identify proportions. That's why like my biggest recommendation for anyone that wants to draw is literally just draw, right? Anything you do is gonna be good practice for you. Even if you don't feel that's the case. As long as you buckle down and like chip at it. Hey Froggy, how are you doing? You had to think like drawing as a RPG skill, like a RuneScape skill, because I'm getting back into RuneScape. It's a slow grind, right? But as you get better, you can start doing more and more things, right? Maybe you start off with shrimp fishing, right? At level 1, but eventually you'll get to minnows, then you'll get to salmon, then you get to trouts, then you get to lobsters, then before you know it, you're fishing sharks, right? And even though you do a bunch of different things, they're all under the net of fishing. That's the same with drawing. If you just do a bunch of drawings and like, you know, even if you like don't like try to actively practice and identify the things wrong with your drawing, you still get practice out of it. That's why I think like drawing is like one of the lowest flooring. I forgot what it's called in games. It's like the low skill floor, right? Anybody can get into drawing, but it has a really high skill ceiling. A lot of practice needs to go into it, a lot of dedication. I mostly draw Nova Frost from Sun and Moon. Nova Frost? Who's Nova Frost? Because they are adorable. Nova Frost? Are those the... from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Like the... I don't remember what Nova Frost is, actually. Nova Frost. I remember playing Sun and Moon twice, because I played Sun and Moon once and then I played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I can't remember what Nova Frost is. Nova Frost. Nova. Let me see, actually. It's bothering me. What is a Nova Frost? Nova Frost. Pokemon show. Does damage to all adjacent Pokemon? Huh? The 1980s of Sun and Moon. They were never released? Wait, are we talking about Pokemon? Oh, Sun and Moon show! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Teehee. I'm only merely pretending to be stupid. Oh, wait. Is this actually a real show? 1980s show that's never been released? Interesting. It kind of reminds me of Amazing Digital Circus. Is that what it's called? The one with Ponmi? Did I ever draw this girl with a cell phone before? Did I give her a cell phone design? I don't remember if I gave her a cell phone design. I feel like if I'm gonna like give her another cell phone, I should like be consistent with the design. On YouTube, it's a lore series. Is it related to a video game or is it actually a real series? Like, is it related to Five Nights at Freddy? Is it related to like I'm not too sure what else it could be related to. Amazing Circus Digital? I forgot what that thing is called. Hell of a Boss? I don't really actually follow too much YouTube media, funny enough, despite being an artist. Related to Security Breach? Ah, Security Breach is Five Nights at Freddy, right? Interesting. I imagine it is. Interesting. Okay. There we go. And we draw the cell phone. So are they like animatronic too? Because like my knowledge of Five Nights at Freddy only extends to the first one, and that's because I've seen a playthrough of it. I don't think I'll have any plans to play Five Nights at Freddy. Definitely not my kind of game. I don't like jump scare games. But I can see the appeal for people. Okay. Drawing the camera. You like how the camera keeps getting more circles on it? It's just like real life cameras. Getting a little hungry. I thought I ate a lot with my tuna sandwich or tuna salad, but I'm still a little hungry. Maybe I'll make some popcorn tonight before I sleep again. There are animatronics. Sun is Nova and Frost. Moon is Frost. Interesting. Five Nights at Freddy always seems like every time I see anything about Five Nights at Freddy, it always seems to change, and I can't tell if that's because of the fan base or if it's because of the creator. Because like I keep seeing like humanoid Five Nights at Freddy stuff. I'm seeing like the regular animatronics. I'm seeing like the pixel art of them. Like I can't tell what really Five Nights at Freddy really is nowadays. Like what's the official game and what's not. I think the one that perplexes me most is Chica. I think that's the name of it, the yellow bird, because I seen it before where it's just an animatronic, but I seen it like with a more slimmer body and like an apron dress. Not like an apron dress, or what is it called? What's it? A bib, right? So it has like a bib. Then I saw it like in other ways where like people give it like hair and like lipstick, and I can't tell if that's fan art or like a fan depiction or if actually in game. Because I thought like Five Nights at Freddy was just animatronics trying to kill you. I'll give her like pants instead of like giving the Yuka's actual full outfit. I'm just gonna give her pants. There you go. I'm surprised though, like despite how big the Five Nights at Freddy scene is, I wonder if they actually have like fan game makers. Like there's a lot of people doing Five Nights at Freddy things, but I wonder if they actually have like a fan game, like a full-flown like fan game made for them. Sort of like how Toho, Sonic, and a bunch of like franchises that like Pokemon, they have like a lot of fan creations, like say ROM hacks and like model imports and their own games, like Toho especially. I think that's an interesting thing too. Like going off of that, thinking about like Toho versus like say Blue Archive. Blue Archive is like the biggest thing among Japanese comic-etos, creators basically. They're making a lot of fan content for Blue Archive, but the interesting thing is I actually haven't seen any fan games made of Blue Archive. Like comparatively to say Toho has like a really crazy fan game scene where they get like fully like made fan games that are fully fleshed and like fun, right? Like the one I could think of is like.
Is this a com you are working on?
Yeah, this is a commission I'm working on. You could tell because you could tell because it involves things that I would normally not do. We'll give her like fuzzy slippers. It's for Mochi. She's a repeat customer and I like her design, very cute. And her ideas are silly and fun. Bomberman music. Bomberman! Poor Bomberman never got like the legs like Mega Man did. Mega Man like got much more popular, like the fact that they're re-releasing the what's it called? The one where the sequel to Battle Network. I forgot what those games were called. Starcrossed? What's up, Sketchers? Hey Tigress, how you doing? Let me see. I want to get an idea for fuzzy slippers. I imagine the slippers is like the bottom part, right? Not explain it well, you just have to watch it yourself. Maybe. I won't lie though, I'm not too interested in Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Not my cup of tea. I don't care for horror things, and the animatronic things is not really the angle I like or care for. And no, I'm not gonna play it for Halloween or October because I know it's like a horror game, and I know I could probably play it for October for a horror game October, but I don't like primarily jump scare games. I'm sorry to say, guys, Five Nights at Freddy is too scary for baby Alin. Goo baby challenge. Speaking of which, do you guys see my Twitter post? I got to the graded finale on Uma Musume. I wasn't expecting to win. I was expecting to actually lose, and I was like, okay, just skip, whatever. I've been losing a lot of races, and I find myself in the finale, and I thought I was gonna lose, but when I skipped, color me surprised that the winner was Super Creek, my Super Creek. The character I trained not for necessarily winning races or carries, but just to cause a debuff on people and have good stamina. So, I guess I had to do Goo Goo Baby time, right? I was thinking about making a drawing for Super Creek in Celebration, where it kind of looks like this. Right? And then she has like a little baby bottle, and then like I'm in her arms like the size of a baby because I'm tiny, and I'm like, what am I doing here? This is me. This is my fan art of Super Creek, right? Accurate Allen size. And the caption is gonna be, she won the Gem Night Cup somehow. Maybe I should have like this face.
Most sane Uma fan.
Yeah, no. There you go.
You know, says the Project Moon fan.
Yeah, I've been trying to get back into Project Moon 2, Limbus Company. Partially because like I need to grind out those 1,000 event tickets to get Sinclair. But partially because I also have more time to do so. I'm surprised though, like my Discord, when like the votes on the next month's Inktober stuff, the votes on my Discord was surprisingly even. I wasn't expecting you guys to be so even. In fact, it was like, I think for a while, Ego Corrosions was actually winning. But I had to also count the votes of Twitter, and Twitter says they want Dakimakura's. Hard.
I've got a ton of grinding to do for X. All my items are 10 levels under the recommended.
Are you trying to do like the extreme modes, or are you trying to do any like hard content? Fender was showing it to me on the Discord, and it was actually really cool looking. Alright, Let's draw these boys.
Just story.
Yeah, I'm super behind the story still. I'm still on chapter 5. Okay, we gotta make them as Bishoujo as possible. Bishonen? V-shoujo? Hey guys, it's me, Alin Laphel. I'm here to tell you about my exclusive VTuber deal, Bishonen. Be handsome. I'm gonna start an all-boys VTuber group. Okay. I am really hungry. I'm gonna make some popcorn so hard after stream. I don't want to get like used to eating too much food though. Like I'm a big eater. Despite my size, I'm a very big eater. Like when my friend came over and I cooked them some crab with simmered pork, right? They barely ate anything. I was actually surprised by how little they ate. And I looked at my plate and I ate almost like 3 times the amount they did. I can't tell if like I'm eating a lot or if I just use up a lot of energy while drawing. W sketching? Not really sketching, it's actually inking. But yeah, thank you. Are you also artist, Tigress?
Honorary big back.
Yeah, I don't know. I just eat a lot, I guess. I think I just have crazy metabolisms that I got from Mama Sheep, because Mama Sheep also mentioned back when she was in college, she had really good metabolism, so she could like eat a lot of things. But I probably got it from her, so I'm able to like stay thin despite eating so much food. And like the thing is too, when you take me to an all-you-can-eat, I literally get my money's worth of all you can eat. I literally stuff myself down. Never take me to an all you can eat, especially sushi. I get like, what? The all you can eat sushi is like $25, $30. I get like $60 in sushi. I'm gonna eat all your sushi supply. I'm like in the anime. It's your choice. Which one are you feeling? Gotta ask yourself, what do you feel like? Ask yourself, listen to your heart when it's calling for you. There you go. Alright. Wide along face, handsome. Peeing alone, handsome. Sketching alone on a Tuesday evening. Okay. I don't trust this guy though. This handsome looking man. Look at him, looking at the player character with those eyes. Oh, he has a ring. Is he married? Okay. Let me see. I want to get like that Bishonen look. We gotta go like super Bishonen. There we go. Pointy chins. That's my Bishonen boy. Something like this. Maybe a little bit more of an angle. There you go. You know, I've been trying to like find some snacks that are like quick, easy, and cheap to eat. That way, if I ever need like the munchies like right now, I can just like go grab it. But most of the time, like I think that's the thing, like snacks aren't really cheap. Bags of chips are getting really expensive. I think like Lay's potato chips are like $3 to $5, which is kind of crazy. I'm trying to find like some alternative snacks to munch on when I get hungry. I do have some peanuts though. Let me go grab some peanuts. I'm actually really hungry. I think I didn't eat enough for dinner. BRB, LOL. Where did my peanuts go? That's not my peanuts. Oh, there they are. You know, saying LOL made me think about like, have you guys ever heard of a game called Epic Battle Fantasy? So I'm doing some small game recordings. That way, when I go out of town this Friday, I have some things I could still upload. So one of the games I played, which I'm also going to play some stuff tomorrow so I could get some more recordings. But one of the games I played was called Epic Battle Fantasy. And let me tell you, the game was like a blast from the past. It had like it had all the talk, the style of talk we had back then. Like epic, lols, for the win, Lamau, Ket. Like, sorry that I'm eating and talking at the same time, but it was really crazy to see like the game, and I was really cringing because I was thinking about how back then I used to talk like that too. I used to go like LOL after every message. I would do XD. My XD faces. XD. These are still good. That was fun. It was fun playing through the Epic Battle Fantasy because it was like a very old-fashioned kind of thing. For lack of better terms, it was a product of its time, really. From the art style to the gameplay. Heck, it's supposed to be like based off the old Final Fantasy games. I don't know if you guys making games still. I just went to check on his Steam list, and yeah, he's still making games. He's making a new game called Matt's Hidden Cats, which is kind of like a look for the cat kind of thing. It's very cute and simple. I'm actually surprised they're still making games.
He has a game in dev right now.
He has a game in dev? Oh man, you understand what I'm talking about, Grim? I saw his Epic Battle Fantasy 5. Kind of crazy. Crazy how it all started as a Flash game. Sorry I'm eating, I'm like really hungry. My stomach is like growling really loud. But yeah, I made a recording of it. That way I could upload it next week. And boy was I cringing, but nostalgic cringing, right? I was just thinking about how like it's definitely a product of its time. It's like a time capsule, right? It has everything from that time period in a way. Like these edgy, cool characters, edgy gameplay, fan service, especially the fan service. The fan service is like Newgrounds fan service, where it's like boob jiggles and stuff. It's really crazy to see how much of a product of its time it is. I'm a little jealous how he kept on going with it too. I wish I had like an ongoing series like that. But I do find it interesting. Yeah, he's still making games. His latest game is not related to Epic Battle Fantasy. It's like a cat minding game, which I find interesting, but still. His art style hasn't changed. Is he a solo developer? Sorry. I mean... Man, I am really hungry. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I eat like so much food, but for some reason, it's never filling. Could it be I have a parasite? Do I have like a tapeworm? Is that a possibility? Let me look it up. Google will tell me if I do. Do I have tapeworms? Because I'm so hungry. Excessive hunger! It's a sign of a tapeworm infection! No! No! Oh no, I have tapeworms! No, this is it. Google confirmed it. Loose stool diarrhea. Okay, I don't have that. Weight loss? No, I don't have that. Gas? No. Hunger pains though. Craving for salty food? I have that for sure. Not wanting to eat, but I'm hungry. Twitch chat is still in the ad, so I'll get back to the talking about stuff when they come back. I wonder if I should have like an ad break screen. That way, whenever Twitch chat's in an ad, I could like play it. Okay, I gotta stop eating. Peanuts are good. I like peanuts. Oh, my dog's looking at me. Give me a second. I gotta get him something to eat too. The thing is with my dog, whenever I eat something, I gotta get him something to eat too. Have you been a good boy, dog? Here you go, dog. There you go. Looks like Twitch chat's back. I was gonna ask, is the guy a solo dev? It seems like he's a solo dev because if he's doing his own art and then he's doing his own programming. I don't know about music. I think in the games he had a musician he works with. Sort of like how Toby Fox has an artist that he works with. Alright, let's get back to drawing. Now that I ate, my tummy is filled. Does music? But is he's mostly solo dev then. He's sort of like Zun, except that he doesn't do his own music. Honestly though, music is like really hard. Like, 2 out of 3 things, I think is good. Zun could do it all. Zun is crazy that way, that he could do the music for his own games, his own art, and his own gameplay. I don't know how Zun does it. And he still gets to drink alcohol at the end of the day. Who is this man? Who is this legend? This Toho god? There you go. But I am jealous of the idea of having like a project or like series of things that you make from back then that's still ongoing today. Good on the devs for Epic Battle Fantasy to continue their work, you know? There's like a lot of unsung developers in a way, you know? A lot of like developers like him who essentially put their heart into their projects and everything they can, and they go relatively unknown, really. Like sometimes they hit the limelight, right? Like the developers of Silk Song, but like developers like this, or even like the Cave Story dev, like when was the last time you heard anyone talk about Cave Story? And Cave Story was like a really good game. I don't know if the Cave Story dev is still doing things though. Let me see. I know he made like a little squid game which was really cute. Cave Story developer. Forgot what his name was. Has he done any other projects? 2021 assisted with a game called Haru to Shura. But yeah, there's like a lot of unsung devs in the industry, honestly. So I could respect like these smaller developers who are following their heart, following their passion, and like just making things that they want. Good on them. I want to be just like that, really. Money is not everything, even though you need it to live. I wish we didn't need money to live. I wish I could like feed on the happiness of others, you know? If I could just feed on the happiness you guys get from my drawings and my commissions and my comedy skits, and that's enough to sustain me, I would be happy. But sadly, the world runs on money, guys. So please donate to my Patreon. What a segue. I was actually thinking about Patreon, right? I was thinking about like making more passive avenue areas. And I was thinking like, sorry, the nuts got in my throat. Let me get some water. I was like trying to think about like a way to kind of incorporate the Patreon in a way where it's fair, I guess you could say. It provides an option for people to donate money in a way, but at the same time you guys get something out of it. So the thing I was thinking about is like, what if depending on the tier of what's it called, patron, I give like a free commission. Like if like the $10 tier will be like a free sketch commission every month. The chibi or $15 will be like a free chibi commission, and the $20 will be like a free bust. I mean, technically it's not free. You're kind of getting it half off in a way, but I was trying to think about like other ways to incentivize people to kind of like get a value from the Patreon. I was thinking about like monthly stickers and stuff like that. I think it would be really fun to do monthly stickers, but I'm always thinking about like what's my limit of things I could do? Because like if I do a monthly sticker, does it have to be a monthly sticker of OCs? Do people like my OCs, or should I do a monthly sticker of like something that people like? Say like we could do a poll and it's like, this month we're gonna do our Limbus drawing stickers or something like that. But then like that like kind of defeats the purpose because not everybody likes Limbus in a way. So I don't know. I was just thinking about it a lot. I kind of wish I had more art friends or business friends or friends that I could talk about this with that are more experienced than I am when it comes to like, say, like reaching out to people and like opening like other ways of passive income. But yeah, I've been soloing so far. I've been solo leveling. Everything I do is just solo leveling. I'm not very good at like joining groups of friends and like talking and like asking for advice. I'm like Kirito. I went into the wilderness of VTubing content creation solo, and I came back. Not the strongest character though. Not like a, what do they call it? Gary Stu? Is that what they call the equivalent of Mary Sue? Gary Stu? I'm not really a Gary Stu. John Doe? No, John Doe is anonymous, right? Like someone who doesn't know who they are is John Doe. Like you find a body and you can't identify it, that's John Doe. And there's like Jane Doe. But Jane Doe. Hey dog. Oh, I'm gonna scratch your little butt. There you go. There's nothing you can do about it. Poor dog. He sees me like reaching out to him, scratch his little butt, and then he walks off. Do you think dogs ever wonder like why we do the things we do? Why do we do the things we do? Is it out of affection? Do we love our dogs so much that we scratch their butt? You would never do that with a person, right? But then again, I don't know. I never had a girlfriend or got married. For all I know, like maybe affectionately we would scratch each other's butt like we would the dog. I could be wrong. I have no idea how it works. Solo leveling, Alin. Even in relationships, he's solo leveling. I'm grinding those stats solo leveling style. Still haven't seen solo leveling and know what that means though. I mean, I imagine it is exactly what it sounds, which is the guy goes out on solo levels like Kirito. How's that anime doing? Do people like that one? I know technically that one's not really Japanese like of origin. It's more like if I remember correctly, a Korean webcomic. But I also heard like, didn't they have like a lot of struggle with webtoons because they used to post on webtoons, but now they don't. I think they're like on their waiting for their contract to end with webtoons. Let me see. Like, where is Solo Leveling now being published if they're not working with webtoons anymore? The webtoon is licensed by Yen Press. Oh. The webtoon's first season. Okay. Digital comic on Calco page. Where is it being published nowadays? Web novel, Calco page. I thought it was on Webtoon, was it not? Here we go. A Webtoon version concluded the first season. Oh, well, it doesn't say. Ragnarok? Was solo leveling? Where was solo leveling published on? Reception. Where can you read solo leveling? Tapas. Oh, I wonder if they're still on Tapas. I know like Tapas was like supposed to be like the competitor for Webtoon. It's sort of like the kick.com to Twitch. Okay, maybe that's a bad example. Kick.com is like a terrible website. But it's sort of like that. It's like a competitor website to Webtoon. So they would also have their own manhwas and stuff. I remember my Webtoon got advertised on the front page a couple times on Tapas. I wonder if there's anything still going on with my Webtoon. I haven't posted in so long, but I wonder if people are still finding it. It's like one of those things that like you look back at it like later on and people are still enjoying it. I hope so. Let me check. Tapas. Oh, I don't want to look at my old art style though. Tapas, Offtask. I don't know if I had that many fans though on Tapas compared to it. Here we go. There it is. It's still there. Hey, got 800 subscribers. That's pretty cool. I haven't like subscribed in a while or done anything in a while. 2023. Did I even get a comment? Oh, they still comment me. Did I get money from this? Wait a second. Do I have money? Let me check really quick. Did people like donate to me without me knowing? I forgot that like people could do that. How much money do I have on here? I'm back, baby! Just to check my funds. 240? Is that how much ink I have? My ink, bonus ink. How do I check? How much do I? How do I check the ink that I got from my webcomic? Here we go. Support. Hey, got 6 views recently. Nice. $170. What? Wait, total support? How much money goes to me? Oh, none. None. 0. Okay, I guess that was back like the total over the years back then. $0. I get nothing. I think I withdrew it a couple years ago, but I didn't remember how much I withdrew. I think I just withdrew 60 or something. Which is a lot more than what I got from Webtoon. I don't think I got anything from Webtoon because like you don't get anything from Webtoon at all for being a small creator. You had to be like a bigger creator before you could actually start getting things on Webtoon. Like I started getting like because like the nice thing about Tapas is that ink donation is available for everybody. So as long as you have the fans, people can donate ink to you. Where's the other boy? There he is, handsome boy. Is this Caleb? Is this the legendary Caleb that everyone seems to be going gaga over? I think this is the Caleb I saw when I was like searching up Love in Deep Space and then like the first name came up, it was Caleb. Caleb is such an ordinary name. It's a nice name, but it's not what I would expect of a pretty anime boy, you know? It's like you look into their eyes and then you whisper their name. Caleb. Not the name I would think of. I wonder if it's like their actual name or if it's just like their Western name. Because I noticed like when it comes to games like this where they're trying to get like a primarily Western like audience, they try to change the name so it's something easier for Westerners like me to know. Teehee. But it could be like one of those things too, like in the East, like having a like American name can be really cool. It's like John. Mike Johnson. Huh, my name is Mike Johnson, he says in Love in Deep Space. You gotta have like the teeth shine too with them. Look at him, he's so handsome. He's looking at me in the eyes. And I reject him because I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Caleb, or at least I think your name is Caleb. But I don't like men. I'm sorry to say. Cute anime girls have their way in my heart. Like my Uma Musume's. Like Super Creek. Definitely Super Creek. And Rice Shower. And King Halo. And Haru Urara. And many more. You can look at me with those beautiful eyes, but you shall not win my heart. There we go. I kind of wish I could like rebrand with a look like this. Do you think I would be more popular if I had a look like this? Where I look something like this? But the thing is, like, I feel like my voice doesn't suit it, and my personality type too. I think like the way I look now, right? The way I look now in my current form, my current iteration, my current life, it kind of suits me because it's silly, it's fun, right? It kind of matches. The only thing that probably doesn't match is the voice, but outside that, like, it's like very suiting for me. But I don't know if I can see myself as like a Bishonen. I was like, it was one thing I was considering back then when it came to like branding and stuff like that. Like, I wonder if I should brand as a handsome boy. But I always feel like sometimes, I don't know, it feels a little awkward to be flirting, and I don't know if that's like the audience I want to kind of build up. I don't want to be like a flirtatious boy and be like, Ara Ara, how are you doing, beautiful? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with the girlfriend or boyfriend experience. I think that's what it's called. The BFE. I've seen like what happened with some guys too when they went with the BFE experience. Like, say what you must, but female, like the BFE and the GFE, they both bring around like similar results in crazies, you know? People who feel very parasocial and attached to the person, where any small thing that could happen can like be life ruining for that person. It scares me thinking about it. That's the part of the reason I'm so detached from things and trying to like not make myself like very thirst bait? Is that what they call it? Thirst baiting? Okay, let's get a coloring. I don't know too. I think it's like, I feel kind of bad too if I start flirting and I'm not authentic about it, I guess. Because thinking about it, like, I feel kind of bad at the idea of like wooing the chat members despite me not actually be interested in the chat members. I don't think I'll ever be able to do the BFE experience. Not until I join an agency. Hire me, Niji. Hello? FaZe? I will definitely pretend to be a cute anime girl for you, FaZe. I could be like... Give me a second, my pen disconnected. Let me go reconnect my pen really quick. Or my controller, because my controller's not working right now. I hate this new layout they did. What the heck? I hate it when like the Windows or Macs, when they update and they move things around and it doesn't make sense where they put the things at. And you have to look for it all over again. It's like a big scavenger hunt every time they do a big UI interface update. Nice. That was fast.
Trying to practice drawing with my cat is being a
All right. I should have drank coffee. Trying to practice when my cat is being a pain. Will be a pain back to it. That's the thing. Like, if something like an animal is being annoying to you, you just need to like hug it, you gotta hold it, you gotta pet it, you gotta love it until it gets tired of you. If it wants attention, you give it that attention. That's my dog, literally. Like, sometimes like he would like walk up to me and look at me, and like I put him in my lap, I scratch his butt, I pet his head, I hug him, I kiss him, right? I squeeze him, right? I'm like, oh, you're so cute, you're so adorable.
work for my cat smile.
Oh. I guess that doesn't work as much for cats as it does dogs. For my dog, like he gets tired of it and he tries to jump off my lap. But he likes it, he enjoys it, right? He keeps doing it, but as soon as he gets what he wants, he walks away. He's like, okay, I got my attention for now. I don't know anything about cats though.
Keeps trying to eat the pencil smile.
Maybe you should get her like a little pencil chew toy or something like that. Something that's in the shape of pencil. Or get her like a real pencil. One without the graphite in the middle, that way she doesn't get sick. Wait, can cats chew on wood without eating it? Do cats know not to eat the wood? Knock on wood, I say. Sounds cute though. What are you drawing though, Grim? Drawing something cute? Drawing something funny? Hee hee. Okay, there we go. The way she's looking. I gotta work on my like suggestive faces. More and more commissions are asking me to make more suggestive faces. Practicing faces? Wow, speak of the devil, I was just talking about the same thing. Okay, let me clean this up. What are you practicing in faces? Emotes? Anatomy? Looks? I hate this McPhee thing. I know that's been like 784 days since I got a virus scan. I don't need your virus scan, McPhee. I've been trying to uninstall you this whole time, and you won't let me. There you go. I kind of want to play some more RuneScape. Maybe after stream, I'll like boot up RuneScape and I'll just like farm fishing. The only thing I don't like about RuneScape is like when you get membership, your membership fee doesn't apply to all your accounts or all your character. It only applies to one character. And I get why they do it, but at the same time, I do find it like annoying that like I had to pay for so many things.
In general, since I'm crap at line art in general.
It just takes practice. As with everything, it just takes practice. That's why I need to do like more practice streams, because I'm not gonna make the best looking booba until I do more practice. There we go. Alright. Especially when all my clients asking for more suggestive things, I need to get better. I gotta get my A game going. And my B game. And my C game. And my V game. V gamers rise up.
A stream of you drawing nothing but boob under the guise of practice smile.
I mean, I could, but at the same time, that's a good way to get banned. Maybe it could be like one of those things where it's basically booba, but then I draw like a swimsuit, right? Just to make sure I don't get banned. So it could be like, oh, I'm gonna draw booba as practice, right? So I'm gonna draw like booba. And then I put like triangles on it so it looks like a swimsuit. I do need to learn how to make the like curvature wrapping, like sort of like this one. Also this part, I need to like learn this. Like more and more characters been having like this little cushion. I don't know what they call it, but like the extra thickness from it. I need to like get better at that too. There's a lot of things I need to get better at. Okay. Man, the way she's looking at that that phone, dang. We should give her like heart pupils and everything. Give me a second. I think she deserves to have heart pupils. Okay, there we go. This was a rush commission too, so they want it done by next Monday, which is not so bad. I still have a lot of time. I'm literally almost halfway done.
But now that I've started practicing art, I've been making a ton of characters as well.
Ah, do you like to make your own OCs, or would you rather like draw fan art? Which end of the spectrum are you on? Are you a fan artist or are you a OC creator? I think there's like, the thing is too, like neither one is bad. It just depends on what you're interested in, like enjoyment from. I like to create OCs, but I always feel like my OCs like fall short. I can never make something very like appealing or good looking.
My own characters, I've already made a—
Nice! Are you planning to make a story? Damn, girl. She's looking at that phone. She sees those boys on those phones. Like, damn, girl. Okay. It'd be really cool if you made a story. I think you should.
No, I just come up with an idea for a character and then I make it.
Well, hold on to those designs, because if you hold on to the designs, you could make a story out of it in the future, which could always be fun. You never know where it'll take you. Okay. Alright.
I've got sort of a story for one of them though.
Oh, are they like all unrelated characters, or do they have like their own like story elements that like connect them? I'm gonna draw like heart eyes. Just like one of my Japanese animes. There you go. There you go, that's perfect. Just like one of my Japanese animes after all. What kind of story are you going to plan to create if you ever do one, Grim? Are you planning to make something action-y, romantic? R-O-M-A-N-T-I-C? Now? Planning to make something maybe funny? Okay. Do you share your work anywhere, Grim? Do you like have a Twitter that you share your stuff on? Feel free to like post your tag. Like not like a link,
Well,
but yeah.
Character I have a bit of headcanon for is a pirate / bounty hunter.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think the songs are looping. This is like the third time I heard this Bomberman music. Let's see if we can like find another one. The music is definitely looping. Okay, there we go. I changed the song because that's the third time I heard the Bomberman music.
I tend not to show things I work on if I don't think they are ready.
Well, that's the thing though. People like to see a journey in a way. People like to see you like progress through it.
Especially if I use a template.
Ah, I see. That makes sense, Dan. That makes sense. But once you start feeling more comfortable, try to like post it. People love to see like your progression towards something, like the way you get your ideas, the way things change. People love that progression, you know? The hero's journey. Okay. Damn, the way she's looking at that phone. There you go. get better at the detailing stuff like that.
I recently played a game and I immediately wanted to try to sketch the first character I saw.
What game was that? You know, funny that you say that. I was just thinking about that too, because like, not like a character I want to draw, but I was thinking about the fact that one of my commissions had me draw Nurse Joy for the drawing, and I was just thinking about it that back then I never really had the opportunity to draw fan art for games or like anime fan art or stuff like that. I done it for like at most Toho, but I never really done like fan art for stuff like that. I never heard of it. But being able to draw like Nurse Joy again in the year 2025, the year of our savior, I don't know, it was kind of enjoyable. The idea of like finally I could do something that I never did back then. Even Sonic, like even me drawing Sonic, I forgot which one I did it for. It was kind of crazy to see that I can actually draw Sonic and he actually looks like Sonic.
It is similar to Slay the Spire, but instead of cards, they use dice.
Oh, that sounds fun. A dice builder game, huh? That's pretty cool. Okay. I remember too back then, like I feel like now that I have the ability to draw, like back then I did try to draw some fan characters. I remember drawing Nina from Breath of Fire. I remember drawing Cat from Breath of Fire as well. I was a big Breath of Fire fan now that I think about it. But I remember like I could never get it to look like the characters and I was never sure why. But looking at it now, I feel like I could probably do that. Maybe I should make like a whole stream just dedicated to catching up on the fan art I would have made over the years. You know? Like look at the series that I like, find the games that I enjoyed and always wanted to make fan art for. That'd be kind of fun. I think that'll be like a cute little like segment. I'll have to write that down. Speaking of which, like I have a plan for November, right? So I was thinking about it because like I thought I wasn't going to get as much commissions this month, but I did get like 3 commissions just now. Not now, but like earlier. And I was thinking about like making a way to kind of like add new items to the shop, my VGen shop. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I made into like an event kind of thing? So every time I add a new shop thing, like a new type of order, a new service, I do something on Twitter for it. So I was thinking about like maybe in November it'll be called a Thanks for Giving. Get it? Thanks for Giving November, right? So I'll open these new VGen stuff, but the caveat is that on Twitter I'll have like raffles, I guess. I'll have raffles to decide who wants to be my volunteers for the free commission. That way I can start building up a portfolio for it. Like one thing I want to try to offer is maybe pixel art. I kind of want to offer some pixel art and see how that goes. Maybe just like try it out and see how that goes, and maybe it'll be fun to do as a commission type. Because funny enough, I've done like a couple commission arts before, or not commission arts. I've done a bit of pixel art before in my time. I think everyone's done a little bit of pixel art. I can't say I'm the best, but I could be serviceable, especially with my new skills in drawing. Could be serviceable, and then like I could split the service to like 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit. That way it'll decide my color usage and then like style the art. I think that would be a really fun thing. And like I said, since I don't have a portfolio yet, I could use volunteers as the portfolio. That's my general plan. The Thanks for Giving November. And that way I have like something fun for November. You could DM the character, so yeah, sure, feel free to. No, go ahead. In fact, you could DM it to me right now and we could talk about it. The only thing I'm doing on stream is just drawing, right? And it's not like there's anything else that's going on stream. Feel free to share it. I'm always happy to see art and talk about it. Don't worry, I won't be mean though. I'm not a mean guy. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I don't have it in me to be mean. I was actually watching a video before I started stream by Penguin, or Critical, Moist Critical, I think that's his name. Yeah, Penguin Zero, and he was watching a video. He was watching a video of a person watching a video of a person like basically scalping Pokemon cards, and it was disgusting. I am so disgusted with how the guy did it. He literally just picked up the whole package. Hey Gaster, how you doing? He picked up the whole package of Pokemon cards and literally put it in his cart. And like, he was cursing out the guy that was recording. It's okay. I'm also in your walls. Give me a second. Are you implying I only have a singular wall? Because you're right, I don't have enough money to get 4 walls. I only have 1 wall. But I also will lurk in your wall. Watch this, right? There you go. Unless, wait a second. What if I did something like this?
I said walls, not wall.
There you go. There you go. Peeking at you. Driving in my car. It's in your single wall, yeah. You guys are having a party and I wasn't invited, huh? Where should we put him? Oh, we could do it like this. There we go. Subtle. We are subtle here, right? Wait, wait a second. I'm a little stupid. Wait a second. I'm a little stupid. How am I gonna do this? Like that? I don't know. Okay, we'll put him somewhere.
We might have to kill this guy, Mori.
Oh, dang it. Whoa, did you see that? What the heck just happened? Whoa! We're destroying the system. I have a better idea. Watch this, guys. Why, hello there, fellow gamers. There he is, look! There's your handsome boy. Oh, he's so handsome. Yes, so handsome. Look at me, chat. How are you doing tonight, Gaster, though? Having a good day? Afternoon? Evening? Good morning, afternoon, evening. We were just talking about video games and like drawing characters and stuff. I was trying to give some art advice, you know?
It's morning.
It's morning for you? Dang. I noticed that actually. Funny enough, like I feel like most of my viewers are not like from America. And I say it more and more, but like the more and more I do like talk about it, it feels like the more and more like non-American viewers I have. Same with my commission clients. Feels like most of the people that commission me are outside of America. It's kind of crazy. I wonder why. Maybe I just don't have an American appeal. Could be too, like technically my prices are kind of cheap. I designed my prices for my customers outside America. You
started streaming at 5 AM for me.
Oh, that's actually really early. What time? Let me see. That's East Coast. That's Europe time. Yeah, so you're European time, basically. I think that's how time zones work. Let's see. We gotta let the boob go flatter. Words you never thought I would say. Alright. Yeah, a lot of my customers come from like overseas compared to the States. I wonder if it's because I'm not advertising well to them or if maybe I'm not appealing to them. But I do find it interesting. But people from outside, for people who are commissioning me, have been all really nice. I know I've heard horror stories of commissions and such, but I only had one experience with a horror story for commission, and it was very small. Like, the person, like, they liked the sketch, and they approved me of moving forward with inking and coloring, but for some reason, when they got the final colors, they said they just didn't like it, and I kept on offering to, like, fix it, what they want me to do to fix it, and they said, oh, I want a full refund. Like, the drawing was fully complete, right? The drawing was fully complete, done. I finished all the aspects to the drawing. I did it to the way they like it, like everything they described, and they wanted a refund at the very last second. Lucky for me, I had the policy saying that, like, if I am past the sketching phase, there's no more room for refunds. But the guy was a little, like, irritated that I said that, and he kept on, like, saying he wants his refund. He stopped. But still, that was like the only negative experience when it comes to commissions. Everybody else, super nice. I was scared that I was gonna like disappoint people with my art, but hydrate. Luckily, I have water. But surprisingly, there was only one person that didn't like my art, which is crazy. Out of like the 300 commissions I've done, only one person asked for a refund, and I'm happy for that. Like, I can't tell if I got lucky because I heard of all the horror stories of people like saying like my commission is not good or the client's not good.
Be disappointed in these masterpieces.
I wouldn't call them masterpieces. Honestly, I don't like being objective in my own art. I don't see them as very good, honestly. There's a lot of things wrong with it, but I think the thing is though, I think it's because I'm mostly critical thanks to the fact that I'm moist critical. I mean, that's the thing though. Everybody's like of different levels of art, but I think when I like look at my stuff and then I look at some other people, it's always so crazy when I see it because like sometimes I feel really bad because like I'm an artist in the sphere and my work isn't as good as like the next person, like that one guy or this guy or that guy. It always makes me feel guilty because like they're also taking commissions, but somehow I'm getting like more commissions than them. Like I feel like they deserve a better chance than I do because of the way their art style looks. I think the only thing I do have on my side that I can like praise myself for is my consistency and my delivery, my turnover rate, because I've been able to get all these commissions done before deadlines, if anything. And I think I missed a couple deadlines before, but I've always told them like ahead of time, like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make this deadline. Most of the time I'm able to make deadlines. But I do wish that like, I want my art to go in a specific direction, and I don't think I haven't been able to practice for that direction. And I guess that's kind of what bothers me. Because I really do want to get better as an artist, but I haven't been able to much improve, in my opinion. Like, the thing is, like, I guess if I look back at my old art, I could say, like, I did improve a lot.
Me comparing myself to my sister who is a professional.
Exactly, yeah. And I feel the same way because, like, I'm part of a comic group. They're amazing artists, each one of them in their own right. They have really amazing skills. And yet, like, of all of them, like, technically, I'm the one that has a little bit more popular limelight, thanks to the fact that I do commissions for a lot of people. I mean, the other one is, like, a webtoon artist, right? But they're now going indie, so like technically I get like more customers from my commissions in a way, but could be the two, like they don't like open themselves for a lot of commissions. I think part of it too is just because I'm open to literally anything. Like you ask it, I could probably do it. I guess that's another skill that I'm very commendable with, is my versatility. Like I've done furry art now. I did NSFW, maybe not full NSFW, but ecchi. I done ecchi art. Like I done a little bit of everything, really, in a way. So it's kind of I'm kind of versatile with my skills in a way that I can provide what you need. Not like to toot my own horn. Like I feel like I'm stroking my ego. I didn't mean to stroke my ego.
What a GGWP badge is?
Nope, I don't know what that is. GG work progress? What kind of clothes can we give her? She's like a cat, so we could give her like a cat thing, right? Like this one. GG easy.
Because Twitch sent me a notification that I got one.
What is that? GGWP? I never heard that. GGWP. GG easy? GGWP? What is this? This badge is not given out immediately. You have 20 hours left to unlock your... What does that mean? 20 hours left? Huh? What does that mean? GGWP. Clip sharing video games badge? What does that mean? How to unlock? Create and find a gaming clip of any channel. Did you make a clip of me, Clipcaster? I think you did, you said. Click the share button. Oh. September 16th, it ends today! It literally just ended! 7 a.m. UTC! Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, neat. You got a reward though. That's nice. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Astro 35 popcorn.
What do badges even do, actually? I don't really keep up with the Twitter sphere, honestly. What do badges do? Do they do anything cool? Do they give you +1 to your attack strength?
I genuinely don't know Limo.
Show it off, brag about it, tell them that you got +1. Standing in my car. Da, 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 da.
I think it's just a thing to show off.
That's interesting. So like gamifying. We're gamifying the Twitch experience after all. Okay. And we could give it like a color. This layer. There you go. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, and then we could give it like a, I say like a white color would be good. Kind of like barely noticeable though. Maybe if we add a glow. Then we reduced opacity on it. It's very subtle. Barely noticeable. Which is kind of what I want to aim for. I don't want it to like stand out. I want it to just be like, oh yeah, she has a very cute pajamas. There we go. I find it interesting that like Twitch always adds things to like kind of gamify the experience. Like the hype train thing. When I saw the hype train thing going on, when someone like does donations and stuff, it's kind of crazy to see how long a hype train can go. And I always wonder, like, is there anything stopping like the streamer from donating to their own hype train and just keep the hype train going? Like, can I start my own hype train and just like keep on donating for hype train? Can someone like pay to win the hype train? Is that a possibility? I'm gonna pay to win this hype train, guys. That's right, I'm a gacha gamer. I know how to pay to win.
Just to be greeted by your emote on a picture smile.
Huh?
I don't know.
Wait, just looked up my sketch just to be... What sketch? Is it the one from the thing? There we go. We gotta give her like a little bit of lippage. Because if you're gonna bite your lips, you need to like be able to see your lips. There you go. Ugh. Eef. Oof. Okay. She is looking at that drawing so tenderly, so juicily. Okay, we'll do something like this. Let me turn this layer off so it's easier.
Well, I'm a go see ya.
Alright, take care, Gaster. Thank you for jumping in. You have a good night. Or afternoon. Have a good day, actually. It is morning, afternoon, evening over there. Thank you for jumping in, though. Have a good one. There we go. Gotta shade the butt. Also words I never say. I can't believe how unsay-so I've gotten. Over the years, I feel like I've gotten more and more unsay-so.
That I was doing for practice my guy smile.
Oh! Do you want to share it? Wait, did you already share the other ones? I don't know if you shared the other ones. There you go. Maybe a little less light on them. There you go, more subtle.
No, I am not sharing this.
Is it smut? No, it's okay then. I understand. My friends and I are like, my art friends and I, usually when they say like, I don't want to share this one, we always joke like, are you drawing smut? Little do they know, I actually am drawing smut. Thinking emoji, thinking face, explodey face, meow, nya.
But I am about to do something I might be willing to share.
Yeah, I would love to see it. Okay. Just trying to get a feel for it. There we go. That might be the better option than the other side. And then we need the bottom slipper. Okay, we don't need that part like that.
My roommate recently bought a sticker that said probably reading smut smile.
I should make dumb stickers like that. I kinda wanna make dumb stickers like that. There you go. Alright. I like the way Yuka looks. Like, this is what I'm talking about with the Blue Archive art style. Like, it's very much more simpler than their standard art style or like their older art style with some of the characters. But boy, is it cute. I love how cute it is. It's a very cute art style. Very simple and cute. Should we do white ribbons? I guess white ribbons would work. You know what? We'll keep the cat design on them. There you go. Keep the cat design. My dog is licking my feet right now. I can feel it. Okay. And then we should like probably color in the heart pillows. The yes, yes, yes heart pillows. Oh, also let me check if I did do a phone design for her. I think I did. I'm trying to remember. I think I did a phone design for her. Where is her previous commissions? Past commissions. Yeah, here we go. I did do a phone design for her. What did I do for her phone design? Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like redraw her so often with her phone. So there you go. Let me just take that phone design. Okay, it's very simple. Something I can just do very easily. I think that's something fun to do too. It's like, oh, I guess I don't need this anymore because I moved it out of the way. That's something fun to do is that like, especially if you're designing your own characters and they live in a modern day with like phones. Like my friend introduced me to the idea, but like giving them all like their own phone design. Because when you think about it, people in real life also like have their own phone design for self-expression and all that stuff. Pro tip, if you guys want to design a character and they live in a modern time with telephones and stuff, cell phones, give them a phone design. Let them express their character through their phone. Okay, it's part of the lore building, guys. I'm not gonna make it exact though. Okay, we're gonna keep it very simple.
Well, the characters that I make are a bit higher tech smile.
Higher tech? Do they have cell phones or is it gonna be like hologram phones? Okay. We're gonna do this. And might as well do this. There you go. Are you a tech wizard, Grim? Are you a wizard, Harry? Are you a hairy wizard, Harry? Sorry, I had to turn on my fan. It's starting to get hot. Oh, she has nails. Okay, I had to draw her nails. There was a lot more detail to this drawing than I thought there would be. A lot of small details that I missed out on. You know what's funny? I was thinking about it, like, if I ever had to go to an anime expo or something, Like if I go to a con to sell like art, I imagine even during the con I'll still be working on commissions. The commissions are gonna follow me everywhere. It's a very good thing that I really love like drawing and like doing art for other people, seeing them be happy and stuff. If I didn't like this at all, the idea of like doing so much drawing and art probably would make me go crazy.
There is law for the setting where people have a ton of augments, one of which basically being that you can pretty much have a computer as part of your eyes.
Oh, so like augmentations. It's like a cyberpunk kind of deal. That's pretty cool. I would never do that though. The idea of having like something like implanted in me scares me. Just the concept of it. There you go. Give her nails. Okay. Let's clean these up. Like so. I'm a little tired though. I didn't get to finish this commission sadly. Not because I got distracted, but I put a little bit more detail than I thought. The inking took a little longer too.
The law book that I am basing my charters off of has about 130 pages, smile.
Dang! What is the lore book of? You said that game, the one that was like Slay the Spire? I think we'll finish up this one, then I'll finish up the rest of it off stream. Because I'm starting to get tired.
Know something else?
You want to share it? Or is it a secret to everyone? You know what? Ever since I started drawing, more and more people are calling me the GOAT. They're like, "You're the GOAT, Alin!" And I have to remind them, no, I'm a sheep. Dad joke. Even now, I'll make that dad joke.
It is what one of the most popular Starbound race mods is based
The Nova Kid? I remember the Nova Kid was like one of the more popular races in Starbound. I could be wrong though. I think the plant people are also enjoyable. I think people like the plant people.
No, Vakid isn't a mod, smile.
Oh, you're right. Tee-hee! Tee-hee! Woohoo! It's me! Your old pal Alin! He's a little dumb. I had to figure out how to read. Don't worry. Okay. Nice phone. And then we'll give the red pillow. Right? I gotta go back and play some Starbound. Like... Or not Plague. Eon has been playing Starbound and posting a lot about it on the Discord. And now that you're talking about Starbound, makes me want to play. It's okay. Don't worry. Chances are you need like a +5 stick of literacy for it to work on me. Because I had to read the description of the literacy stick. Okay. Let's get some pillows. Let me choose a nice color. Like light tones? Yeah, this light tone's nice. Maybe a little lighter. Maybe pink? Maybe pink is more suited for her. Maybe like a more palish pink. That's too bright. Too bright. Soft? No, that's too dark. Pale? Yeah, pale. I like being pale. I use a lot of pale colors now that I think about it. I never realized how pale my coloring usage was. But I guess it's just part of my art style at this point, the fact that I use so much pale colors. Oh, it's this song! From Kirby. There you go. And then this one's gonna have something as simple as this. And then we gotta put the word yes.
Just checked Steam Workshop, and yeah, Just filtering by species with the tags brings the mod up as the top 7th of all time.
What mod was that? I wonder if I heard of it. I never really added like race mods though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very vanilla with my races. I tend to just play as a human when it comes to video games. Either that or just a short human. If there's a short human option, I play a short human, but I usually like play human as my standard option in video games. Or at least like the closest human equivalent. There you go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we just had the handsome men. The handsomest.
It is just called Diwali Triage.
Interesting. And they have a whole lore guide to it? I think that's interesting because like Starbound, despite the game not being very good, became like the breeding grounds for like stuff like that. Fictional science fiction stuff. Let me see. What do they look like? Oh, they look cool. They're like kobolds in a way. I've never seen this mod though.
It was originally of a spore creature smile.
Oh really? That's pretty cool. Just carrying different things over from games. Alright, now's a good time for me to end the stream. I may not finish it, but it's close to being finished. I'll finish it off stream and then send it to her, see how she likes it. This is a rush delivery after all. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. We just got some art done, right? Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing let me actually use my room. I was thinking about it when I was recording earlier, but I actually rarely use my room. Because I keep on like just ending stream prior to early. Give me a second. I had to clean up. Sorry guys, I forgot. I gotta clean up. Where's the chat? There you guys are. Alright, now's a good time for me to call it a night. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself yapping. I enjoyed myself drawing. We got pretty far. We got the inking done and we got the coloring mostly done. We just had to draw the boys or color the boys in the background and we're good. But with that said, let me put up my schedule. I need to become a VTuber, not just rush the end as usual because I'm tired. I think I let my fatigue take over. So tomorrow we're going to be doing VTcraft. Can you believe in the VTcraft server? There was a competition. Basically, the first 3 people who won or who get 3 trophies gets the winner's podium kind of thing where they get a reward. I just wanted to like do it competition wise, just for fun. But I haven't been able to play much. And they already got like their first winner. So I got 2 more. We're gonna work overtime tomorrow. Tomorrow on the VTcraft server, we're gonna like figure out that pneumatic craft and get the mechanism stuff going. And then like whatever else thing we can. We just gotta get like a super big drill. But yeah, tune in for that tomorrow. Let me go delay the... Really? Ad break? At this moment? At this time of day? At this hour? Do I wait for the ad break? I guess we'll wait for the ad break. How's your guys' day going? You guys having a good day? Wink. I could be like the Bishonen guys from the Love and Deep Space. I don't know what they say, but here, let me try. Hey girl. Your period's coming soon. Is that what they say in the Love and Deep Space thing? I don't know. Whenever I think of that game, the first thing that comes to mind is the period tracker. I imagine that's what they say, right? That's the most handsomest thing and the most sexiest thing a guy could say to a girl, I guess. What's this song? Kirby? This is a Kirby song, right? Let's see who's online to raid while we're waiting for a Twitch ad to be over. I wonder if anyone's online that I feel like raiding and I'm not too tired to talk to. Let's see. Subathon, but they're asleep. I don't remember who this person is. There's not really much people online. Maybe I'll just call it. I've been so lazy. I don't feel like talking to people, guys. Like, sometimes you just feel like talking to people and sometimes you don't. My social battery's drained. You know, I'm an introvert, guys. You gotta remember. I'm just a mere introvert. I don't think I want to raid anybody. Crazy how a streamer can be an introvert, but it's very, very possible. I feel like we streamers are either extroverts or introverts because those are the only 2 vertebrae. But yeah, tune in. We should be coming back from ad break. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing some Minecraft. I'm going to try to get all the technology stuff down, right? And then on Wednesday, we're gonna have stuff planning, right? So it's gonna be sort of like a pseudo drawing stream. I'll be still working on things, but I thought like we take some time to plan things out for November because I have some ideas I want to do, and I thought it'd be fun to discuss it with everybody. So yeah, be there for discussion. If not, then at least I'll get my thoughts out in a video that I could look back at and kind of remember what I'm talking about. But this is a good spot for me to end. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Thank you guys for coming, right? And yeah, I was gonna raid, but I don't feel like raiding. I'm feeling like an introvert right now. My social battery is completely drained. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys come back tomorrow, please. I need you guys. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Ooh. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna finish up these commissions. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Mata ne. Mata ne. Bye-bye. Bye. Video games. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.